Hello friends, and welcome to the weekend vlog. We are kicking it off bright and early on this lovely day. It is a little after 7. I am dressed for the day. I'm gonna spin you around, show you my outfit real quick, but we need to get out the door and take Dustin to the vet. That is first up on our list of things for the day. Here's what I'm wearing today. I have my Rolling Stones t-shirt and just a long skirt, and I'm just gonna wear some sandals with it. And Joanna is coming with me this morning to the vet. I have just paired this with some earrings. She is ready to go as well. So I need to get a harness on to Dustin and hit the road. Okay, we are at the vet, and there is our patient of the day. I'm really nervous, y'all. I'm nervous about cost. I'm nervous about capacity. I'm nervous about all sorts of things. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah. And how this goes will determine how the rest of the day goes, quite honestly. Yeah. I have JoJo with me as well. Hello. Emotional support humans. Okay, well, he's there and we're here. Oh my God, you guys. Now that I'm like out of the appointment, I'm trying not to cry. He stayed, he's having surgery. Things don't look any better on the x-ray today. In fact, they look a little bit worse than yesterday. And the doctor basically said, like, if it weren't the weekend, that'd be different, because we could maybe give it a couple more days and like do more x-rays just to like monitor things. But the fear is that, like, because it's the weekend, if something goes wrong or his stomach ruptures or his intestines rupture, oh my God, I can't. Then it wouldn't be very good. So, he's gonna have the surgery around noon. It is not noon now, it is morning. I think it's probably like 9-ish. And so we have some things to do, and I need to take my mind off of this. So I'm gonna run over to my doctor's office and try to get my labs done, because it's time for my 6-month A1C check. So I'm gonna do that. And then I have Joanna with me. We're gonna go get breakfast. And then maybe we will go to Barnes & Noble and I can distract myself a little bit. I feel like that would be nice. But we need to get on with the day, because otherwise I'm just going to be a crying mess. And that really doesn't help anyone. All right, update time. We are back home. I have a little Starbucks drink, a vanilla chai, which is so yummy. It's been a while since I've been by Starbucks. I went by my doctor's office and I got my blood drawn for my A1C recheck. Hopefully all goes well with that. The actual getting stuck did not go well today. Usually it is my right arm that they use, and the vein like rolled away from her. So she's like, you're probably gonna end up with bruising on this arm. And I was like, okay. It didn't hurt that bad, but I had just finished crying from talking to you guys about Dustin, so I feel like my brain was elsewhere. Anyway, this one went just fine though, but she was like, if I can't get the other side to go, then I'll need you to like drink water for 48 hours before the next time that you come. But she did admit that it was probably more her error than me needing more water. But anyway, yeah, I don't really know what to do with myself. I have a work event this evening for like an hour and a half, and that is later on tonight, but I am just nervous about Buddy Boy, and yeah, I won't know more till later, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to pick him up or if Thomas will need to pick him up once everything is all done. I think the other car might be better though, just because it's the Mini Cooper and it's like lower to the ground, and he'll be groggy after surgery. That's even if he comes home tonight. I hadn't thought about the fact that they may need him to stay overnight. So, oh gosh. Anyway, it's a lot. It's a lot right now. Okay, it is time for an update. I did not feel up to updating you before this point. Surgery went well. He is home. I am back from my work event. It was quick. It was only an hour and a half. And now he is very lethargic and just hanging out. They found an obstruction in his small intestine. It was a piece of ball, which honestly tracks. And so the vet was like, you know, if this had stayed in over the weekend, it probably would have been a rupture situation just because of the bruising that we saw on the intestine during the surgery. It only required one incision into the intestinal wall, which is good, which means that our recovery should be pretty straightforward. He is home for the night because our vet does not do overnight stays. So he's home, he's very lethargic and just resting. And then tomorrow we need to take him back in bright and early for 8 o'clock. They will do more IV fluids for him. And they said that they want to feed him his first meal while he's there, just so they can make sure that everything is going well. He has already gone to the bathroom since he's been home, including an accident. So there's that. But I will show him to you now. He looks like his big goober self. Here he is. Here's baby boy, huh, Dustin? Oh, he looks sleepy. And he's got his IV port still in for tomorrow. And of course, he'll be in a cone of shame for a while yet. But there's our boy. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad for him. Good morning, folks. We are back at it. It is the morning. We are outside our house waiting for Thomas to get in the car, and then we're gonna head to the vet with this guy who is definitely in better spirits today. Huh, bud? You can see he's like up, he's moving. He went to the bathroom this morning. He is gonna go back to the vet for monitoring this morning. They also wanna give him his first meal while he's there. So we need to be there for 8 o'clock. And we are right on schedule, thank goodness. Nope. He's like, I want to get out there with Dad. You're staying in here with Mom. Ah, Dustin! Oh, geez. All right, I'm going to go. Look at all this energy. Hello. Yeah, you're going to do just fine. They're just going to babysit you today and give you breakfast and water. Oh, we're not crying. No crying. Yeah, Dad'll save you. The event I'm at today has a horse pony riding area. Pony rides. I don't know why I said that so awkward. We got a bouncy castle. And then lots of vendors. I apologize if you hear that plane. And then up there, we got a foam party. go. Oh my, cone life. Oh, bye. Lay down, bud. Oh, you're a mess. Hello, hello. Update time. I am home from the last event that I have for the weekend. Tomorrow I get to do something Girl Scout related, but that's just like a fun thing versus like a work thing. So I will share more about that probably in my next video. Dustin is doing pretty good, as you can see, and Roxy is feeling very jealous of all of the attention that he is getting surrounding all of this. I did buy her some treats today at the event that I was at. I will share those with you in a little bit. But he's doing so well. So he's home from the vet from this morning, and he did well with his food trial. They sent him home, with food, and we have to give him basically a can of wet food throughout the day, and that is just to ensure that everything is moving well in his digestive tract, especially considering where all of this occurred. And I am just happy that he's doing well. I came home and immediately took a shower because it was so hot, 91 degrees, and it was not a very well attended event. So much so that the event organizer apologized, which I have not experienced before, so that was interesting. And then I came home and I needed to take a shower because not only was I hot, but I was covered in sunscreen and I just could not deal with that. So I took a cold shower. I feel great. Washed the hair. I just put some curl cream in it, like an air dry one, but I didn't put any mousse into it. So I don't really know how much volume I'm gonna get, but it's still a little damp. So I haven't floofed it, and I need to change. I am wearing a dress that I've worn before, but just realized has a huge, I don't know, sunk in oil stain, and this dress has been washed, and I didn't realize that. And I didn't know there was a stain on it. Anyway, Thomas was like, you have a huge stain on that dress. So I'm gonna change, and then we are going to the bookstore, which I did not get to yesterday, and we're gonna go get some dinner. So that's what's on the docket. But I'm excited for the weekend and to hang out with that guy right there. Okay, dressed and ready to go. This feels a lot better. My hair is more floofed, and I've added some curl oil to it to just make sure that the frizz is held at bay. And I have my little lily, or what are these? These are the water lilies paintings, and I just love them. And this is the dress that I picked. A little pale yellow situation, trying to match Thomas a little bit. He's wearing blue and red. And now we're gonna head out. We're gonna go to the bookstore first, Barnes & Noble. And then I think we're gonna do the old spaghetti factory for dinner because that sounds yummy. Like some ravioli maybe. Anyway, I have my little backpack on too. Can't really see it, but it's there. It's got my keys and my lipstick and all of the things. And then once all of that's done, I cannot wait to come home and get back in bed and relax. Okay, friends, we are back from Barnes & Noble and we are back from dinner. I had lobster crab ravioli, which was delicious, and we played a round of life, which was a lot of fun, and I won, so that's fun too. Let me show you the books that I got, and then I am going to close out this vlog. Apologies if you hear my neighbor's dog. You know, what are you going to do? I am ready to relax. And so I'm going to show you the books, close out the video, relax the night away with my dog who is recovering. And that cone is sharp on the back of your legs. So that's fun. And he's following me around, and I'll stop and he stops short. So first book, we have a novella. This is The Employees by Olga Ravn, R-A-V-N. And this one it's a translation by Martin Aitken, and it is about a sci-fi voyage into a riotously original existential nightmare. Aboard the interstellar 6000 ship, a human and humanoid crew. Very, very interesting. And so the style of it is through their like logs and through status reports. And so you can see some of the pages are longer and shorter, and I hope it gets weird. I'm hopeful. Next, I did pick up this book, which was on my TBR now, which is How to Survive Camping, Book 1, The Man with No Shadow by Bonnie Quinn. So I am super excited to give this one a go. Book 2 was a lot of fun, and book 3 comes out in September. So now I will be all caught up before the new one is released. And the last one that I picked up is a romance. It is also a Good Morning America book club pick. It is The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. And this one is about a ghostwriter for a prolific romance author who suddenly finds herself without inspiration. And she ends up going home for a family member's funeral, and suddenly she finds a ghost standing at the funeral parlor's front door, just as broad and infuriatingly handsome as ever. So I think this one's going to be a good one, and I hope so. Anyway, like I said, always wanting a good read, but I was in the mood for a romance, and I really like the colors of this, you know, that like corally and teal. I think it looks really pretty. Honestly, I think they all kind of look good together. Ah, very nice. And with that, my friends, I am going to close out this video. I will, of course, keep you all updated with Dustin's progress. He is going to have his dinner at 8 o'clock tonight, and we're going to put his medications in there, like a pain med, and he's on antibiotics. They did give him an anti-nausea med, and that will run out as of tomorrow. And then we will continue to feed him wet food, a can per day, and just do smaller meals throughout the day, because we need to ensure that his intestinal tract heals well. And so we're just going to be monitoring our boy for the next couple of days. I hope that you all are doing well out there. Thank you so much for being with me through all of the weirdness of the last couple of days. And it's been an emotional roller coaster, to say the least, but I'm glad that he is on the mend, and I will keep you all up to date. Leave me a comment down below. I want to know, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? At the end of our meal at Old Spaghetti Factory, it comes with some ice cream, and I always choose Spumoni, which is a mixture of vanilla and chocolate and pistachio, and it's really, really good. The other option is vanilla, and that is the one that Thomas always picks. In terms of favorite flavors, though, my favorite flavor is chocolate, and Thomas's favorite flavor is vanilla. So let me know, what kind of ice cream have you been enjoying lately, especially throughout the summer season? And are you a dairy ice cream girl or a non-dairy ice cream girl? Because I think that's an interesting topic as well. I typically do non-dairy when it is available, and I have no preference for kind, but oat milk ice cream, oh, it is thick and delicious. And with that, my friends, I'm closing out this video, gonna go relax the night away, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.